Welcome back to Condemned. This is the final episode. We are actually going to take a look at the bonus material you get for getting achievements. For some reason, Condemned thought it was going to be a great idea to put all their bonus content behind the achievements that you get in the game. That's why they made it so obvious that you want to get achievements. So what you get in return is a lot of bonus and concept art, which I greatly appreciate. This is something that games don't do a lot of nowadays. But they also give you background information on characters that may have only lasted like 10 minutes.
I wonder, I wondered why the game looked so weird as we were playing it, and it's like, oh, I get it now. The art direction is horrible.
I think these look pretty cool. Like, if you need messed up bad guys, this is what you're looking for.
If you're going for horror, sure, but I just don't like the art, man.
Look at these ugly guys. Oh, look at this guy! But,
no, they're sufficiently ugly, I will agree.
Hey, look, it's Ethan Thomas before he became Ethan. And there he is. This is, like, messed up Ethan. Now, something else that I really like about this, and it's actually one of the files we already went past, you have character designer notes. The lead character designer made notes on what needed to be changed for the final model.
Oh god, they just grafted a real guy's face onto him.
Essentially, yeah, for at least that guy. I mean, for this game, yeah, it's probably not that big of a deal, but let's say another game that you really, really like, and you had the ability to go and see the character designer notes, concept art. See, this is what's missing in a lot of games today, and I really like this kind of stuff.
Well, I think games that have that, they just have a lot of artistic design behind them, because a lot of games, especially AAA games these days, no artistic merit goes into their design at all.
See, I would love to have, like, Mass Effect Andromeda with this kind of thing, so I could see how fucking broken it was during development, because there are actually videos in these unlockables showing, like, behind the scenes on the modeling of the characters. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. Give me that in a broken fucking game and let me see how broken it is.
If only I just would have had just that much more polish.
Yeah, just a little more polish would have undid it.
If it didn't have to be a launch title.
Maybe, yeah, I think we discussed one more year and it would have been brilliant.
What do you say? Condemned HD?
At this point, no.
Condemned Definitive Edition?
No, because it's backed by Warner Brothers. I don't want to see what would happen in a Condemned double pack.
Warner Brothers made published Witcher 3 here in the US, so no.
I know, I guess it depends on who's backing the series at this point. Because I don't think Monolith wants anything to do with this anymore.
Can't imagine why.
Let's see, there was we'll look at the propaganda reports. These are just extra little tidbits of story if you wanted to see them. It's all about different cases that may have been worked on during this game. So if you need your extra Condemned fluff, there it is.
No, boy, did I! I've been scouring fanfiction.net all day, and I can't find any good stories for Condemned.
Look at all this documentation! Good lord! Oh, and it starts you right at the beginning. Oh, yeah. We need to look at the different awards. All right, so here is behind the scenes footage of putting the game together. Look at all that wireframing.
Yeah.
And yoink! I'll take that chin from you. Ha ha! See, this is the kind of stuff I'm interested in.
Did we ever yank a guy's chin out?
Yeah, final boss.
Oh, right, yeah.
Boosh. Dead. Alright, what do we get for killing Serial Killer X?
And followed you, and used you to find the serial killers you so desperately sought, and then killed them. Okay, I must admit,
I think games need to, if they want to be more horrific, I think one of them should go into this wireframe every so often.
A bit of fun, you know.
It's like you're jumping between realities, between, wireframe of game development and the final product. That'd be kind of cool.
Because that was the most terrifying thing in the game.
Ooh, we got the Xbox 360s. Let's see what these do. And it's the credits.
What?
One of your unlockables is the credits. All right, we're not doing that. How about, uh-oh. How about a glitch?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Headless, but not hairless.
So his hair was a completely separate model. That's another thing I wish a lot more games had. Goofs. Like, gameplay accidents that they went back and fixed. Because this is very early, because look, that guy's face isn't even correct. And also they didn't put in all the dialogue that's supposed to happen between there. This is still a really stupid scene, mind you.
Yeah, it is.
At least, you get to see a little bit of the beginning of it. Let's see what we get in here. Oh, more conceptual work.
A lot of concept art, a lot of behind-the-scenes early stuff. Is it to say that we were going to turn this into this fantastic horror game that didn't get made because it had to be a launch title for the Xbox 360?
Well, let me tell you this. This used to be a different game. And I think the product we got at the end was a lot better than the game they were originally going to use.
Well, it didn't matter if it was better or not. That's the project that they wanted to make.
True.
That's the one they had they put the time and the care and the effort for. Then Microsoft came and said, all right, you gotta put it on the rush job because it's gotta be out in 3 months.
Here's what it was originally going to be. The Dark.
The Dark.
The Dark. Yes, it was going to be called The Dark. And this is what I was talking about in the school level that we did. This is the, I don't know if you want to call it playable demo or just the demonstration when it was first shown off as The Dark. But the second half of the school level is where this footage is from. And you're going to see a lot of differences between the character name, just the characters in general, the HUD layout, which is now just a heart.
The heart layout. Hearts up display. Yeah.
And let's see, we still got the flashlight, so that didn't go away. There's a lot more blood and gore in this one, I have to admit. And just random shotguns laying around everywhere, because of course.
I think I know what it was. They wanted it to be more gripping, more atmospheric. Because it is called the dark. A lot of humans are generally afraid of the dark. It's a natural instinct. But it was probably too slow for Microsoft, so they said, make combat!
Now, you still get the combat in here, but it is the weirdest thing. Like, back in the, I can't remember which generation, GameCube, Xbox, PS2. That was a fun era, right? You basically have any type of game on those systems, and people would have just ate it up. It's not like where 360 is the home of the shooters or something like that. Because this looks really early Xbox.
I think you remember that era more fondly than I do.
Because I love the GameCube, love the Xbox, love the PS2. Tons of great games on there. A lot of weird ones, too. So, why not have a guy who uses, psychokinetic powers? Cool.
Isn't that what Condemned 2 is?
No, not exactly. We'll get into Condemned 2, but you're still beating up bums. You're still using your gun with, a little to kill them with.
I know what you mean. This does feel very, late PS2, late Xbox.
Mm-hmm.
Or, around that generation, yeah. Because this even reminds me of a game called The Suffering.
Oh my god, I played that.
And its sequel, which came out pretty quickly.
Oh my god, yeah.
And I bet people are like, it's just like this, there's nothing new.
We're actually getting to one of the better scenes in Condemned where we find the torturer's latest victim in a locker. And I love how they took this scene. You still got the tools, but how this scene changes dramatically when you take out the serial killers and everything. So there. You don't even need a separate tool to scan things. You just use your black light. And, a
shovel!
Yeah, the shovel from the Condemned cutscene where the torturer's victim is, the shovel's still there. And this is still a thing.
I don't know, man. I think I would have liked the dark.
I guess it would depend on the plot for me. Because I kind of like Condemned story.
Because, I mean, it's called the dark, but it's not like I'm fucking fumbling around in total pitch black darkness.
True.
I mean, if this came out, like, a couple of years after, like, Half-Life 2, I think in that mindset I would have cared for it.
That's why I'm thinking Condemned and in the same stretch, The Dark, they're a product of their time.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, now games have evolved so much, there's only specific types of games, like action horror and stuff like that, shooters.
Survival horror wasn't what it was around this time either.
That's exactly right. So I'm thinking, just like you, if this had come out around the time they were still developing it and it was still The Dark, I would have liked it.
This doesn't really seem all that bad.
And plus, you got these awesome psycho powers. Like, you can steal guns from other dudes. You can hit them with, like, a force push or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's the X factor here. I think that's the one thing that Condemned was missing. It's like, I needed some sort of edge, Because otherwise I'm just as crazy and psychotic as they are.
And here's the swimming pool from the school level. And here, they didn't block everything off, so you can either go down into the pool... or you could just, go to the door.
Now, is this a trailer, or are you playing something?
This is a trailer.
Okay.
I did not play a single bit of this. I wish I could have. That way I could find, like, a wall I could walk through and then fall out of the world.
I'm saying it's kind of neat that they're showing this on the disc. That's actually really neat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, Monolith, you had quite a few good ideas. You just changed it into something different and made a game I liked.
I don't know.
But again,
I don't know if it's because
for the time.
Is that a fault of Microsoft, or is that, the direction they wanted to take it? Who can tell?
I would say I might have to do some research on this. I can't remember if this was a Warner Brothers decision or a Monolith decision to turn it into a murder mystery kind of thing.
But didn't Sega do this game?
Sega published this game, I believe.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Who cares? Boom.
Oh, that's why I got canceled. That guy glitched out when he got hit. It's like, nope, shut it down, shut it all down.
We can't have this. This is going to be on the hot new console, the Xbox 360. Screw it. Forget it.
Yeah, hot new console, because it overheats and melts discs and shit.
It kills itself. That's great.
Did it just get dark all of a sudden?
Oops, sorry. So, apparently you still have to wiggle your controller in order for it to not go dark anymore.
No, now it's really called the dark, Oh.
I do like that part right there. So you don't have to go get stupid axes or anything like that to bust down doors. You just bust the door down because you're Psycho Man.
Yep. Definitely what Condemned was missing.
And I actually found out, just to actually put puzzles in the game, that's why there's, using the hammer, using the fire axe, using specific tools to open up doors, because they wanted a puzzle element. Oh no. Oh no. Here, have a force push. Fuck you. Ow.
Oh, he's gone. I guess I'm safe.
Oh, look, healing spells.
Huh. That just breaks the difficulty in half.
Yes, it does. It makes it so it's not threatening in the slightest. I think at this point there was a magic gauge, so you couldn't just like spam the heal spell all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and here's where that murder happened, where that guy got beheaded.
Instead, let's have health kits every 20 feet.
In the weirdest spots, too.
I think a lot more refinement was needed to either the Dark or Condemned.
I think this was like half and half room debate. It's like, what do we make this about? Because this is still about a detective going and finding a killer something.
Like, let's make a Venn diagram here. On the left we have the Dark, on the right we have Condemned, Criminal Origins. Let's push them together. That overlapping space, just put Resident Evil Killer.
You know, I would kind of like that.
Yeah, if anything, Five Nights at Freddy's was the Resident Evil Killer.
Aww.
What's the most recognizable face in survival horror? That fucking bear!
Oh, bring the tyrant back. Bring back Nemesis.
Fozbear versus the fucking tyrant.
It'll be over in a few seconds.
I call him
Foz.
Awesome.
Yes, you called him Fozzie.
It's just like
Freddy Fazbear.
You're sitting there, the lights go out, the little note plays, and then waka waka.
See, that's what survival horror needs. Some inappropriate horror, and it would be hilarious.
Five Nights with the Muppets.
It's just an episode of The Muppet Show, and then everybody screams.
The new Muppet Show.
Oh no, it's the guy we were looking for. He's been beheaded.
Oh no, it is horror.
Any progress, Agent Rose? I believe I've located the victim.
Yeah, whatever. The Shining had an entire elevator full of blood, and that was 1980.
Oh hey, this looks familiar.
Oh yes, I forgot what was also very popular around this time. The Havok physics engine.
Uh-oh. Ow. Oh hey, we took this ride as Ethan Thomas. So into this wall, and then all the way over. Boom!
Agent Rose, can you hear me?
Okay, that was it.
Yeah.
So, those are just the certain things I wanted to show you. By the way, you can only get that extra footage if you get the Golden Bird Award. So, if you're collecting all the birds, you have a 50-50 shot of getting that really awesome behind-the-scenes footage.
So you're saying that if you want to unlock that video, it's a shot in the dark?
Oh!
Hey!
Excellent! I knew you'd be able to close out this series.
Hey.
As to what we're doing next time, I don't know. We've done serial killers, we've done zombies, we've done a lot of crap. I don't know. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, let's see. We've done serial killers, we've done zombies, and we've done crazy anime games. What if we did one that was like all three together?
There's a thought.